Hello. Uh, okay. Uh, Buddhana, is it?
Yeah, my name is Mudana.
Okay.
And your good name, please?
My name
Prakash,
is
right?
Prakash. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Prakash.
Yeah. Have you seen SAP before or?
No, this is the first time I'm learning SAP.
Oh, okay. How do you know SAP?
I mean, I'm currently working on CBEL CRM.
Okay.
So I know what all the technologies in the market. So
Okay.
I
That's
know
why you
SAP
know
is the
SAP.
leading technology in the account side and banking side.
Oh, okay. You are from accounting background?
Frankly telling, no. I mean, I'm from BSc Computers
Oh, okay.
and MSc Mathematics. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm not from account side.
Oh, okay. Basically, this is FICO will have more of an accounting. Parallelly, along with this, if you learn at least a little bit of basic accounting, that will help.
Okay, but is it a mandatory we should come from the account side or account background? Or,
No, not necessarily, because from IT industry point of view, in FICO module, the majority people are from accounting, but there are other people also from other background.
Okay.
Even if you see the MNCs hired from BSc or engineering background, they will train them and put them in projects.
Okay.
It's not necessarily, but at least you need to know basic accounting, because everywhere it talks about more of an accounting. It is better to know. If you know accounting, then it will be better for your own understanding. But it is not mandatory, but it is good if you know.
Okay, so where I have to start? Suppose if I want to learn the SAP FICO, so because we should know that accounts, basic accounts information. So where should I start? So because I'm not from the accounts background, but I'm
Yeah.
interested in SAP FICO. So I just wanted to know from where I have to start it.
See, along with this, you can also start learning on your own. You will get some accounting books, or even from Google. Try to see what are all the accounting entries, or try to learn how an accounting works. Parallelly, you can start this also.
So basically, that account terminology, we should know it, right?
Normally, we will say debit, credit, customer account, vendor account. So
Yeah.
these are all some kind of a basic account terminology. And as an FICO consultant, we are expected to work with accounting people.
Okay.
So it will be better, maybe if you learn at least to start with basic along with this.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
Yeah. You can see my screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yeah. Basically, SAP stands for System Application and Products in Data Processing. Okay, and we are starting with FICO, which stands for Financial and Accounting. SAP has more than 28 modules. Maybe it will be increasing. And we are learning as a consultant. And whoever is touches SAP as from a system point of view, it is more secured and accountable oriented. If I'm doing something in the system, it will capture each and everything: who's logged in at what time, what changes they have done, what are all the things they have done. If someone says I have logged in and posted some entry, I can't deny that I have not done that entry. Now user ID, time, and which IP I have logged in, everything will capture, and everyone is accountable for.
Okay.
This is a server. If someone is having their own server, and that's how they need to open the server, and they need to log in through server. This may not be relevant for us as of now. And in a normal business scenario point of view, or in real world, maybe in another other IT also will work in a similar fashion. You may be knowing like a development server and quality server and production server.
But the one which we are saying, which server it is?
Okay. Whenever we want to do some development, it will be development server. Okay. Subsequently, the same in SAP terminology, we will call this as a transport request. The same transport request will be moved to quality server. We will test in quality server. Then if everything works in quality server to our satisfaction, then we will move to the production server.
So this is the development server then?
Yes, we are doing in development server. Obviously, it is kind of a training server I'm using. So we may not have quality and production server, but that will be the business process or standard process used worldwide. Everyone normally will have at least minimum requirement is they should have 3 servers. It can be more servers, but at least they need to have 3 servers.
Okay.
Okay. When you enter into SAP, you will have a user ID and password. And whatever the configuration we do, it will be in SPRO. I'll show you what is a command field means, where we enter our commands to the system. Okay, SPRO refers for SAP Reference Organization. We will do our entire configuration as a consultant in SPRO, or most of the time we will spend in SPRO. If they are an end user, they will not have access to this. Only as a consultant, we will have access to SPRO. Okay, again, once we go to SPRO, we will go to SAP reference IMG. IMG stands for implementation guide. Okay.
Okay.
This is a enterprise structure we will be seeing. From a business point of view, we need to have a company. Okay, the company can be a global company. Say for example, we will take a Infosys. Infosys, even though it is registered in India, but it has all over the world some branches. They do have services in APAC, US, all over the world. Okay. That's why we will call this as a company as a highest hierarchy. Then each division they can have a company code. Again, when we say company code, it will be a legally bound. Suppose if I have one company code in India, that means I need to have legal registration in India. I need to maintain books of accounts. That means my financial needs to be maintained as per Indian law. If I have one company in US, again that company needs to be registered in US, and that needs to be bound by US law. So when we say company code, it will be more of a geographical or legal requirement from that region point of view. Okay. We will start with define company. We'll go to the SAP screen. Okay, first we will see how we can you can see my screen, or it is
now I some Zoom home page is coming.
Oh, you are okay. Okay.
Yeah, now I can see your screen. Yeah.
Okay, this is a user ID, and you need to have the password.
Okay.
This is the command where we can enter our transaction code. SPRO. Okay, most of the time we will be okay. This is SAP reference IMG. Okay, we will go to define company code. Okay, when we go to define company code, this is a path how we can go in. First, we are in SPRO. Then I have pressed on SAP IMG. Then we need to go to enterprise structure. Okay, now this is enterprise structure. Definition, financial accounting. Okay, define company. Okay, we will take a new company. We will call this as okay, we will call this as HBO.
Okay.
HBO is my company name, and street address Vinewood Drive, postal code 95129. City will call this as San Jose. Country US. Currency USD. Okay, from company point of view, company can be anywhere in the world. When we come to company code, that will be to the specific where the company code is. Okay. Okay, when I initially told you, there will be a transport request from one system to other system to move. Okay, this is a transport request we are talking of. I am creating a new request. Whatever the configurations I'll be doing, that will be captured in this request. If I need to move this, I'll have my technical consultant to help me in this, and I'll tell them this is my transport request. This needs to be moved to quality. Okay. There are some automatic tool also where without technical consultant we can move. But if there is no automation done, then we can request technical consultant to.
Okay, what is technical consultant means?
Oh, okay, in SAP, we divide consultants by functional and technical consultant. When you say technical consultant, here I'm specifically saying basis consultant. We do have ABAP, that is also technical, who do coding and all.
Okay.
Okay, these two are technical stream.
Basis,
Rest all
basis and ABAP.
basis and ABAP.
Okay.
Rest all will be functional. It can be FICO, SD, MM. Those will be functional consultants.
So for them also there will be a transactional. What is this you called?
Transport request.
Transport request. So for them also it will be a transport request, SD or some other module people.
Yeah. For everyone, if they are doing some change, there will be a transport request.
And
That's
all
how
the okay.
that's how they can recognize what is their change, which are all the database tables they are touching, what are all the things they are moving.
And all the transport requests carry forwarded by the basis and above people.
No, only basis team.
Only basis team.
Yes.
Okay. No, not by above.
No, ABAP will do only coding.
Okay.
Okay.
The same code which is done by the above people, they will be using basis people.
Yes.
Okay.
For movement of transport from one system to other system, basis people will do. For coding, ABAP people will do.
Okay, got it.
Okay. We will save this transport. See, this is our transport. So everything we can save in that transport. Okay. Now we have created a company code. I'll just say
Subbarao. Hello? Subbarao. అదే SAP. సరే నో ప్రాబ్లం. నేను ఉన్నానులే, నేను దాంట్లోనే ఉన్న, ఆ సెషన్లో ఉన్నాను. తర్వాత కాల్ చేస్తాను సార్. సరే.
Okay, we have created a company HBO. I'm just making a note for our future purpose. Okay. Now we have created company code. Then we will go to define. Now I created company. Now we will see a company code. Now we need to create a company code. In the same, again, for each and everything, I'll have the path here. Okay. Okay. The end is here. Edit, delete, check company code. Okay. Here we have. Click on edit company code. Create. Okay. We will create H100. Nothing is there.
USA.
Okay, we are creating company code. Company name HBO. Okay, see, again I'm changing the second object. So it is automatically prompting whatever I have created earlier. So if you want, if it is, if you have given a task of few things, if it belongs to the same task, say they will ask you to create, say, company and company code.
The same request.
Yeah, everything is if it is in the same request, then you can save it in the same request. Okay. In projects, you may have something like enhancement request where you will do the small enhancement, or it can be implementation where the entire piece will go in one single time. Okay. So in those cases, entire changes can be saved in only one transport. If it is a enhancement, parallelly you may be working on 3 or 4 enhancements, then in those cases you may need to create for one enhancement one request, for other enhancement there will be a different request, because those movements will be different. In our case, we will assume everything we will move together, so I'm saving in the same request.
Okay.
Okay, we have created company code now. Okay, our company code is H100. Normally, company code will be alphanumeric or completely numeric.
Okay.
To differentiate, I'm just using alphanumeric for us to easy for us to find.
Okay.
Okay, now we have done company code. The next thing is we need to assign these two. Now we have created company code and we have created company. Now we need to make these two as single object, or we just need to connect these two objects. That is why we call it as an assignment.
Right.
Okay, we will see for each and everything. Again, we have path here. Okay, we'll go to assignment, financial accounting, assign company to company code. See, we have our company code H100. So our company is HVO. So I'm just assigning my company code. Okay. Okay. This is a business area. Now, because of with so many changes in SAP, there are few people who will use this business area concept, where you can differentiate between your different line of business, and we have so many other category now where we can differentiate by segment, differentiate by profit center, and there is one more object also called business area. You can do with this as well. Okay, we will create business area. Again, enterprise structure, it is in definition. Financial accounting, define business area. Okay, we have two business lines, and just calling it as movie production unit and distribution rights. Save this. Each and every object before we coming out, we need to save, and it will go to our transport. We'll say business area H1 and H2. Okay, they have something called consolidated business area. Let's see. Okay, this is my consolidated business area. It will consolidate all my business areas here. From utility point of view, now it is reduced.
Okay.
We will just see that's from learning point of view. We'll just see how it is created and all. Okay, now again we need to assign this these two, the consolidated business area and the business areas. Similarly, what we have done for company and company code. Okay, here our consolidated business area is at 0. Okay, now we will move on to the chart of accounts level. Okay, I think it will disconnect at 6:40. Again, I'll create one more ID and send it to you. Okay. Hello. Hello.